Turks and Caicos Islanders will have to foot a very hefty tab at the completion of the Commission of Inquiry proceedings into government corruption. That bill, says former Premier, the Honorable Michael Mizik, amounts to the tune of $4 to $5 million, considering that the original proceedings were delayed, that the course of the inquiry was prolonged to more than a month, and that the final report of the Commission of Inquiry has been extended until the end of May. Premier Mizik said during an exclusive interview with News 4 that Turks and Caicos residents should be reminded of the extended time frame of the investigation and how the tedious process will cause even more exhaustion in an already impaired treasury.
Not only are we paying, we're paying dearly. You know, this commission is probably going to cost us $4 or $5 million that we don't have. But the hypocrisy, Angie, some of the very things that they accuse us of lavish spending. They were here for 4 weeks, staying at the most expensive 5-star hotel in the island. Had a penthouse overlooking Grace Bay, drinking red wine and steak and lobster every night. So if the country is broke, how come we can afford to pay them?
Honorable Mizik said those expenses will be paid for by Turks and Caicos Islanders, that the decision is unjust, and that it will descend the TCI government further into financial woes.
CDB, the Caribbean Development Bank, is having a conference at the end of the month. They're holding their conference at the Gustavus Leibern Ballpark. But the Gustavus Leibern Ballpark auditorium was not good enough for the commissioner to hold a commission of inquiry. Right? They spent, hundreds of thousands of dollars wasting it.
But how much is the bill, and how will the Turks and Caicos Islands pay for it? Minister of Finance, the Honorable Roy Robinson, told News 4 that he does not know the cost of the Commission of Inquiry and how it will impact the Turks and Caicos Islands financially at the end of May. However, Robinson told News 4 that expenses such as accommodations, food, phone use, and legal fees while the commission was taking place will all be factored into the bill for Turks and Caicos residents to pay. Honorable Robinson told News 4 that the price to host a commission of inquiry is getting heftier. Though he had no predictions during his July 15th press statement, Commissioner Sir Robin Auld stated that the commission of inquiry would be expensive.
They're always very expensive exercises, I'm afraid. Yeah. Once you get lawyers involved too, they are expensive.
In April, the governor, His Excellency Gordon Wetherill, extended the date of the final report of the Commission of Inquiry from April 30th to May 31st due to a lengthier than expected Salmons letter exercise, giving government officials 1 more month in office and slowing down the process of the possible suspension of the Turks and Caicos Islands Constitution. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.